Hey, what's up guys? Will's Garage here. If you hate brake dust as much as I do, stick around because I'm going to be testing out a new sealant on my wheels. Alright, so it's always been a challenge for me to keep my wheels looking clean on my cars, and they always seem to get dirty way before the rest of the car does. And up to this point I've been using the stuff called Armorall brake dust repellent, and it does a pretty good job keeping the brake dust off, but for some reason the price has gone up drastic recently, and it used to be around $8 a bottle, but now it's tough to even find it in stock anywhere, and when you do find it, it's about $20 to $30 a can. So I figured I'd try out a new product, and I searched around and found people saying great things about Wowo's crystal sealant. And it says here on the bottle that it's a long-lasting nanopolymer sealant which can be applied to any exterior surface on the vehicle for the ultimate protection. And even though it works everywhere in the car, in this video I'm just going to be using it on the wheels. But before applying, I'm just going to wipe down the wheel to make sure the surface is completely clean.
Alright, so let's see what the instruction says. It says here, give your bottle a good shake. You can either spray directly onto the vehicle surface or apply the product to a clean microfiber or foam applicator. Work a small section of the vehicle at a time. Immediately buff off the surface using a quality microfiber cloth. Do not allow the product to dry. Good shake. And as I'm wiping it down, this microfiber cloth is soaking up the product, which should be enough to get into the nooks and crannies to make sure I get full coverage.
And after doing the front driver's wheel, I'm going to be spraying the rear driver's wheel as well. And since I have some Armorall brake dust repellent remaining, I'm going to be spraying it on the passenger side front and rear wheels to test it out and compare it with Wowo's crystal sealant.
Much later.
Okay, so here are the wheels after about 100 miles of driving, but this does include a very long spirited drive through the mountains. So I did push the car a decent amount and used the brakes quite a lot. So this is not normal driving for 100 miles, but as you can see, there's a little bit of brake dust that's built up along the sides of the wheel. And here we are on the rear driver's side. Now let's compare it to the passenger side. Here we are on the passenger side. This is where I used the Armorall brake repellent. check out the front. Well, it's kind of dark here. Let me get the light. Okay, so there's quite a lot of buildup on this side. Not sure if it might be because I missed this area when I sprayed it. Not sure, but there's not a lot of buildup on this side.
Much later.
Alright, so this is with 300 miles of driving. Still looking not so bad.
Much later.
Alright, so here it is with 500 miles of driving. At this point, the wheel is pretty dirty, but it is actually much less dirty than if I did not treat it with any sealant or brake dust repellent at all. And again, in the first 100 miles, I did push the brakes pretty hard, so if I didn't drive through the mountains, the brake dust wouldn't have built up so quickly. Overall, I think the Wowo's crystal sealant works pretty good. It's pretty comparable to the Armorall brake dust repellent, and I think I'm going to be using it going forward. I'm thinking about doing a test as well with Wowo's crystal sealant versus no sealant, no brake dust repellent at all. If you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know in the comments section. But anyways, hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.